Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. This is going to be an update video, guys, with what's been happening in my life over the last few months, just to sort of give you guys an idea of what's been happening so that you understand why I haven't been as active on social media as what I normally am. One of the biggest things that has happened is my mum's partner of 15 years passed away just before Christmas. So that was it was an expected thing because ex-serviceman, and he was ill. However, the time of year was very difficult, and in the lead up to that, I was trying to spend as much time as I could with him and also with family, understandably. But still, it hasn't been easy there, and obviously the reviews have been put sort of on the back burner a bit with obviously that. Then lo and behold, it was only a few days after that, right before Christmas, my mother phoned me and said that my uncle, her brother on her side of the family, has been put into intensive care unit and has heart problems and basically was given 48 hours to live. So we then had to make the journey to the hospital and say our final goodbyes there, which, you know, it just wasn't easy, and you know, that time of year, especially too. You know, I guess when you see other family members, and it always hurts to see the misery and the pain that they go through when they lose a loved one or they're looking at losing a loved one. So, you know, it's just not an easy time. So my head just wasn't in doing the reviews, and that's been a big contributor to that. On top of it too, guys, I've been doing, like, obviously medical checkups in the background, and even though a lot of the time, you know, you guys will ask, and I will post now and then about going to the cancer specialist and getting it all clear and stuff like that, I don't post about every single medical thing that I'm getting done in the background. However, this time it's going to affect me a little bit. I went back and I've got a swollen gland lymph node in the throat, and they're a bit worried that the melanoma may have come back. And anyhow, basically what's happening is I'm going to go under the knife early January. There's just some minor skin cancer stuff that they want to remove from the neck, and that'll get sorted out pretty much, but they're just keeping an eye on that lymph node especially. Then a week after that is I've got to go under the knife for my shoulder. So what's happened, guys, in the last couple of months is I've torn the cartilage in my right shoulder. So I've torn it from the 12 o'clock to the 5 o'clock position. So yeah, it's pretty painful. I've had a cortisone injection right into the joint to try to settle down the inflammation and stuff like that. But basically, I've got to have this operation where they're going to put a permanent screw into the shoulder and stitch in 3 different places. So yeah, it's nasty just to think about the procedure, but it's going to be quite painful, the recovery process, I'm told. But you know, 99.9% of times everyone makes a full recovery, so I'm really looking forward to that, and then just getting back on track with the reviews. What I've also done too, guys, is I had my firearms license renewal this month, and I've decided not to renew my feral pest control condition code. And the reason for that is because after all these years, I am starting to get a bit tired of going out to remote properties, being away from the farm here for a couple of weeks on end. I just don't want to do that anymore. The farm for me is doing very well. Obviously, beef cattle prices are good, and I just need to put more energy into the farm. Like, I've got feral pests, you know, I need keeping on top of here on the farm, and then just normal farm duties, everything from, you know, weed management to fencing to all that sort of stuff. I need to be able to do that. On top of it as well, I want to be able to put more time into doing these reviews. So I just can't possibly manage with all the commitments I've got. I cannot possibly put and channel the energy I want into the reviews without cutting something else away from my life. So I've actually decided to stop the feral pest control. No, it doesn't mean I lose all my semi-autos. I've still got semi-autos for the farm. So, you know, it's no major loss there. I don't have as many as what I had for feral pest control, but I still have semi-autos for the farm, and that's a good thing. On top of it too, guys, had myself a new partner a couple of months now, so things are going very, very well for me there. Yeah, there's been some major changes there, and all for the best, and I look really forward to the future because it's looking quite positive in that respect for me. So at the end of the day, guys, a couple of medical things for me to jump over, and there's been a couple of family issues, but the bottom line is, look, there's a lot of people out there who are doing it way tougher than I am. When I was at the hospital there a couple of times, over the Christmas period, you're seeing families there who are just, destroyed, with different illnesses and sicknesses, and I know what it's like, and it's just not an easy time. So a lot of the time, I guess, when I see things like that, I guess it's a bit of a wake-up call, just to say, stop whinging about your life, move forward, because there's just so many other people out there who are just so much worse off than what you or I are. So it does make me thankful, even though I've got this other medical complications to go through. I'm still very thankful, and I'm very positive, because I know that when the new year comes around and I start getting through the recovery process, things are just going to be bigger and better for me. So all I'm asking, guys, is please just stand with me like I've stood by you for the last several years when we've been fighting for gun rights together, and building the channel together, because it's not just me doing it. It's you guys who watch that help build the channel, with different requests and ideas and things like that. So I appreciate all that. So I definitely want to come back bigger and stronger in 2018. But I've just got a couple of things to get out of the way of first, and we've had a few hiccups with losses in the family that have really sort of just put a bit of a halt on the reviews. But just keep in mind, guys, got a little bit of footage there that I will edit and release, but soon as I'm over the recovery process with the shoulder in particular, and touch wood, everything will be okay with the cancer side of things, and I can just keep pushing forward, and we'll be back to doing what we enjoy doing, and hopefully getting out a lot more content for you to enjoy in 2018. So anyhow, guys, over the New Year period, if I don't get to say Happy New Year, certainly Happy New Year to all of you, and I hope that you get to spend it, doing what you love doing, whether it's camping, shooting, or whatever. But most of all, please spend some quality time with family, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. All right, guys. I hope you've got, I guess, a little bit of resolve from watching this update video, but we'll catch you in the new year and on the next review.